Hello, I hope that you are all well. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever this practice is landing with you. We will be working through a slow flow sequence today as we work through some sun salutations, as well as making our way towards the mat for a few additional stretches. If there are any props that you are comfortable using throughout your practice, I invite you, encourage you to gather them, whether that be block, blanket, or bolsters. I may not guide or include these within our practice. However, if you are comfortable, please do so. We will start on our mat in a standing position. So when you are ready, when you have your items gathered, please feel comfortable to meet me there. And I will be there momentarily. Wonderful. So coming to our mat, rounding through our feet. Perhaps lifting our toes, finding our 3 or 4 corners of our feet as we land through our heels as well, outer edge, inner edge, maybe even swaying the body side to side, forward and back, until we find that comfortable, steady middle point. From here, maybe picking up the toes and then landing them from pinky edge in towards the middle toe. Firm connection to earth. As we engage our outer side of our legs, pressing into earth as though our feet are being spread, energetically spread apart. And then opposing, we draw the inner thighs together, activating through the inside of the leg. And then finding that middle point between both, so the outer and the inner legs are both active. Working the way up through our legs, engaging through our quads, activating through lifting our kneecaps up. Working towards our torso. So engaging through our core, drawing belly button into spine. You might feel a slight tuck of the tailbone. From here, we can engage our arms, lengthening through our side, palms face our body, fingertips glued together. Creating space in our chest, maybe we feel a drawing of our shoulder blades back, shoulders draw back. And then lengthening through our neck, there might be a slight tuck of the chin. Finding a focal point, a drishti out in front to keep us grounded and stable. Or perhaps you might want to explore closing down the eyes, see how this changes our balance, the challenge of this posture. Staying strong, sturdy, stable, like a soldier here. Nice full deep inhalations and exhalations through the nose. Perhaps finding our ujjayi breath with a slight constriction on the back of the throat. The breath may become audible, sounding like the ocean waves coming in and receding from shore. Feel free to use this breath, the ujjayi breath, throughout practice. Anytime the mind wanders, just allow yourself to connect back to your breath. Just taking a few more moments here to land, perhaps setting an intention for your practice, whether that's a word, a verb, an action, a feeling, sensation, or goal. Allowing that to be vivid in your mind and felt through the body so that we can carry it through our practice, our day, and maybe even our week. Full breath in here. Feel the energy, the chi flowing through the body. And as we exhale, there's this strength still exhibited here as we find stability. One more breath. then exhale, releasing the activation, maybe a bit more fluidity, flexibility within the body. We're going to move through our sun salutation, so feet stay hip width apart. When you're ready, as you take your inhale, we're going to lift the arms up towards the sky. Fingertips can stay glued together. Perhaps the gaze can follow in between the hands or up towards the sky. Find one long line, full engagement, activation through the body. As we exhale, we're swan diving forward. So arms open up, spread open like wings. Torso starts to lean forward as we hinge from the hips. As the torso comes about halfway, we release through the neck, the shoulders, the arms. Perhaps the hands find the earth. If so, our fingertips can align with our toes. Relax through that neck, bring the nose towards the knees. As you take an inhale, we halfway lift. So the hands can stay planted on the earth or come to the shins. Our gaze will come to the front of the mat to keep some length within the neck. Exhale to fold forward. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Find length. Find stability and strength. Exhale, surrender, stay stable. 1 more time, inhale halfway. Exhale to lower. Glance through our hands, start to lean some weight into your palms, and then shoot the right leg back, followed by the left. We come to plank, so we lower our hips and find a nice, long, strong diagonal within the body. Feel free to lower down to the knees if you wish, keeping the core engaged, however. Take an inhale to prepare. Press through the hands and spread through the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, we lean the torso forward, bend at the elbows, keeping the gaze towards the front of the mat. We lower all the way down towards the mat. Beautiful. Shooting the arms out. Land the elbows underneath the shoulders. Fingertips are spread. Palms are grounded to our mat. As we take an inhale, we're going to draw our torso up. Our gaze starts to lift up. Shoulder blades will slightly squeeze as we have space throughout the whole front body, keeping grounded through our lower limbs, our hips, keeping the core engaged to avoid any tension in the lower back. Take another deep breath in and out here. As you exhale, lower down. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders, we're going to press up on our next inhale to meet in tabletop. Move through a couple cat-cow cycles. Come with me on the first one. So as we take an inhale, we lower the belly. We start to lift the gaze. We lift the tailbone. As we press into our hands, our shoulder blades squeeze together. So it's our inhale. As we exhale, we draw the belly button in towards the spine. We change the gaze towards our knees. Pressing through the palms, we spread through the shoulder blades and the tailbone tucks. So moving through a couple cat-cows on your own, taking your inhales and exhales to match the movement to your breath. Perhaps adding some energetic force here as you take your next inhale, pressing the hands away from the knees energetically. And then as you exhale, drawing the hands towards the knees. Beautiful. Meeting here in a neutral spine, we're going to transition to downward dog. So tucking the toes underneath, spreading firmly through your fingers and grounding through your palms. Engage through the core, so drawing the belly button in, pressing through the hands and spreading through the shoulder blades. You're going to lift the knees to hover off the earth as you inhale. Exhale, stay here. Next inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Pressing into your hands, start to lengthen through your arms and legs. Let the heels start to graze closer towards the floor as your gaze turns towards your knees. Here, perhaps taking micro steps forward so the heels can connect a little more closer to the earth. 2 full breath cycles here. Feel strong and sturdy in this posture. Maybe connecting to your intention of today's practice. On the next inhale, we're going to step the right foot forward, followed by the left in our meeting in forward fold. So releasing. And then as we inhale, feel free to bend the knees as much as you wish as we reverse swan dive, scooping the arms open, reaching the arms up as we lengthen through the legs. We reach the arms and our gaze up towards the sky. As we exhale, we lower the arms down by our body and meet in Samasthiti, our equal standing position. Take one full breath cycle here. Beautiful. Move through again. So inhale, start to reach the arms up towards the sky. Gaze can follow. As you exhale, swan dive, arms open, knees can bend. We lead with the heart as we lean the torso forward, hinging from the hips. Halfway, we begin to release through the upper body, connecting hands to either floors or shins. Nose can tuck toward me. Inhale to halfway lift, gaze towards the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands on the earth. Place weight into your palms, and this time shoot the left leg back first, then followed by the right. We lower the hips as we come to our diagonal plank position. Lower to the knees if you wish. Take an inhale to prepare. As we exhale, we chaturanga. Lean the torso forward, keep the gaze to the top of the mat, bend at the elbows, draw them in. Maybe coming all the way down to the mat. As we inhale, shrug the shoulders up, and we're going to peel the head up as we come to a baby cobra or cobra. Ground through the lower limbs. Maybe the gaze starts to move towards the sky. Exhale, lower all the way down. As you take your inhale, pressing through the tabletop, we tuck the toes underneath and we move towards our downward dog. So grounding through your palms, lift the hips up towards the sky, lengthening through your legs. Allow the heels to kiss the earth. Gaze goes in between the knees. Again, maybe there's a micro step forward here so the heels can make a little bit more of a connection. 2 full deep breaths. Connect to your breath, connect to your body. This time on your inhale, stepping the left foot forward first, followed by the right in our forward fold. Inhale, you can bend the knees as we reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing. As the legs straighten, the arms reach up, our gaze can follow. As we exhale, we land the arms alongside the body. Samasthiti. Take a full breath cycle in and out through the nose here. Connect to your body, connect to your intention. Connect to your breath. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Gaze can go up. As we exhale, swan diving forward, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart. Halfway, find that curve within the spine. Inhale to halfway lift. Keep the gaze forward, spine long. Exhale, fold forward. Ground through your hands. This time either walk, step, maybe bunny hop back to your plank. Maybe lowering down the knees if you wish. Take an inhale to prepare. Keep the core engaged, lean the torso forward and chaturanga. Bend at the elbows. Maybe become halfway or all the way down, and then find your back bend version, coming to either baby cobra, cobra, or upward dog. Lifting the knees off the mat, arms strong, gaze up. Exhale. Finding downward dog, transition through a tabletop or lift the hips straight up. Ground through your palms, straighten through the legs. Let the heels connect to earth. Maybe finding those micro steps forward. Finishing 2 more breath cycles here. Allow the energy from earth to flow through you. Our chi, our prana. On your next inhale, you can walk, step, or jump, meeting in our forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Keep the spine long and gaze forward towards the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Bending through the knees, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Keep the legs, the core, and the arms engaged. Exhale, landing the arms alongside the body. We find Samasthiti, full breath cycle in and out. Connect to breath, body, and your intention. Beautiful. From here, we'll find our chair pose. So feet stay hip width apart. We're going to bend at the knees and start to sink the hips down towards the earth. As we do so, the arms start to reach forward. There's an energetic draw between the knees. You may feel a slight scoop of the tailbone to keep those lower lumbar nice and long. Relaxing through the shoulders, so releasing the shoulders from the ears, maybe sinking the hips a little lower. And then from here, drawing our torso up ever so slightly. Find a little bit more length here, sinking the hips down a little more. One more breath here. Reach the arms forward, exhale, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Ground through the hands, walk, step, or jump back to your plank. Lower down to your knees if you wish. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, find your chaturanga. And then inhale, upward dog or back bend of your choice. Exhale, find your downward dog. Two more breath cycles here. Feel the heat, feel the energy running through the body. On your next inhale, nice and slow, just starting to bend the knees and lower them back down to meet in a tabletop position. From here, swiveling the heels off to one side, let your sit bones connect to earth. Let's extend the legs out in front, flexing the toes up towards the sky and grounding through our sit bones. Backing shoulders over top of the hips, engaging through our core. As we take our next inhale, we lift the hands up towards the sky. Gaze can stay forward or reach up towards the sky. As we exhale, hinging from the hips, we fold forward, once again leading with the heart. And then allowing the curvature to take place. Relax through the neck and the shoulders. Hands will land wherever they do. Shins, feet, floor. Welcome to use props here as you wish, or maybe just adding a little micro bend to your knees. Connect to your breath. Connect to your practice. We do not alter our body to find the shape. We allow our shape to land within our body. One more deep breath here. Finding length throughout the back of our body. Maybe releasing the flex of the toes to see how this changes the shape for you. And on your next inhale, nice and slow with engagement through the core, we start to lift the torso back upright. Beautiful. From here, we're going to find a cross-legged position. Beautiful. We'll bring our thumb and index finger together, and we'll place the back of our hands on our knees. Pressing our hands towards our knees, equally knees press into our hands. We lift our chest through our shoulders. Gaze can stay forward or maybe close down. Checking in with the alignment of our spine, perhaps our shoulders can stack over top of our hips by adding a gentle lean backwards. Keeping our belly engaged, core active. Very active posture. Inhale and exhale equally through the nose. Maybe reconnecting to the ujjayi, the sound, audible sound of waves. One more full breath here, keeping the arms active, the arms straight. Beautiful, and then releasing through the arms. You can blink the eyes open if they were closed. We'll interlock the hands behind the lower back. Taking an inhale, maybe just squeezing the shoulder blades together, and our gaze can go up for a moment. And then exhale, bring our gaze back. We'll hinge from the hips and fold forward. Our forehead may connect to earth, just hinging our body forward wherever we land. An additional option here is to activate through the arms and lift the hands off the lower back. Nice equal breaths here, in and out through the nose. Find the space between the belly and the thighs. One more breath. If the hands have lifted, releasing the hands on the exhale. Letting them land on either side of the body. Maybe the forehead comes a little closer to earth. One more full breath here. When you're ready, as we engage through the core, we start to lift the torso back upright. You can extend the legs out once again. Place the hands just behind us, the fingertips pointing towards our glutes, pointing the toes away from us, drawing the shoulder blades together. And you're ready, as you take an inhale, pressing into your palms, we lift the hips off the earth. Gaze can stay forward to start. Shoulders turn inward. So from here, perhaps exploring releasing the head behind you nice and gently, keeping the hips lifted, grounding through our palms. Shoulders continue to rotate inward. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhale, releasing the hips down and nice and gently bringing the head back upright. Beautiful. From here, we can bend the knees. Give ourselves a hug, so wrap our arms around the shins, maybe reaching for opposite elbows or forearms. And you can tuck the chin in towards the head, the chin in towards the chest. Beautiful. Coming back up, just making our way down to the floor. So releasing the legs. You can plant the hands behind you and lower down to your forearms and elbows. And then nice and gently releasing all the way to our back body. From here, I can bend the knees, soles of the feet first on the floor. And then bringing our knees back in towards the torso, and you can wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a bit of a squeeze, rock side to side. And then releasing the arms to airplane wings, so they come on either side of our mat. Engaging through the core, we draw the knees in towards our chest. And then slowly, with control, releasing the knees over towards the right-hand side. Nice and gently here with control, using our core. Once we've landed, we can place the right hand on top of the outer leg, the left knee. Grounding through both shoulders here. You may come to cactus arm on the left-hand side if you wish. Gaze can stay towards the sky, or perhaps it starts to fall over towards the left-hand side. Feeling the the energy, the stretch, the sensations taking place within the left side of your body. Staying grounded through your shoulders. Checking in if there's any areas that are able to surrender and let go. One last full breath here at your own pace. When you're ready, you can release the right hand if it was placed on top of the knee. And engaging through our core, squeezing the knees in towards our torso first before lifting the legs back upright. Beautiful. You're welcome to give yourself another hug if you wish. Squeezing in, you can even draw the nose in towards the knee. And then releasing the arms alongside the mat or parallel. Keeping the core engaged and knees squeezing in. With control, we let the knees land over towards the left-hand side. Checking in with our shoulders, reconnecting through our torso. And then if you wish, landing the left hand on top of the right knee. Again, if you like, you can come to a cactus shape, bending at the elbow on the right side. Gaze can stay towards the sky, or perhaps fall over towards the right. Few deep breaths here. Allow your body, breath to connect and land in this shape. Last breath here. Releasing the left hand back to earth, engaging through the core once again, squeezing the knees in towards yourself before lifting the knees up off the mat. One last squeeze or hug of the knees. Again, welcome to tuck the nose towards the knees if you wish. And then releasing the knees, releasing the feet to the mat. We come to our final resting state of Shavasana. So we're releasing or extending the legs the length side of the mat. Fill up as much space as you wish with the legs. You're welcome to lift the torso and tuck the shoulder blades underneath. Arms will land alongside the body. Perhaps the palms are facing the sky. And then just checking in, full body scan from head to toe, toe to head. Working our way from our feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, and thighs. Towards our hips, and torso, the whole back body, the whole front body. Shoulders, throughout your arms, elbows, forearms, palms, and fingers. Moving up your neck towards your face. Releasing the muscles in your mouth, teeth, tongue, cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead. Allowing this moment to be of deep rest and relaxation. And taking a moment of gratitude for showing up today, for moving your body, and for the ability to move your body. before making any movements and planning the next movement that takes place, allowing it to be intentful and slow, maybe the wiggling of a finger or a toe, maybe multiple fingers, multiple toes. And then allowing the movement to gradually increase as you rotate wrists and ankles. Maybe sway the head side to side. Maybe rock the feet, the legs, the arms, maybe bending at the elbows, bending at the knees. And then maybe one full body stretch from head to toe, reach the arms up and overhead. And then just surrender and let the entire body drape on the earth. And take your time, move at your own pace, and slowly make your way up to a seat so that we may close the practice together. So however you wish to do so, moving with intention, and finding a comfortable seat. Perhaps the hands land in the lap. Perhaps you feel comfortable to come to a prayer with the thumbs grazing the heart. Release any residual air currently in the lungs. And taking a nice deep breath, inhale together. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, lift the chest, and then hold the breath at the top. As we exhale, surrender, release, and let go. Thank you so much for sharing this practice, sharing your energy. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, week, or month until we meet again. Namaste.